Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Our guest speaker tonight is Diamond Master, Dr. Ces Fincher. Let's give her a warm welcome, everybody. Dr. Ces, how are you doing this evening?
I am doing great, Uncle Mark. Thank you so much.
Good. I'm so happy. It was good to see you and your husband last night, and so happy that you're here with us tonight. And so I'm going to give you the floor and just let you give us the blessing you have in store for us.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And let's see. Let's share. There you go. Okay. So, good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Atomians, friends and family who are present here. It is a great honor and privilege to be asked by our Royal Master, Yusuk Song, to share my life story and my vision. And as mentioned, as introduced, I am Dr. Francis Fincher, better known as Ces to friends and family, and I am a Diamond Master and a proud Atomian under the umbrella of Atlanta Center, headed by Star Masters Joseph and Teresa Ann, under the leadership of Sharon Rose Master Gerard. I just want a special mention to my professor who is here present tonight, was my professor, Dr. Edith Lopez from Canada. Thank you so much for being here. So I came from a big family of 10, 1 sister and 8 brothers, 7 living. We were raised by strict parents where education and good reputation is very important. My mom always told us that education and our college degree is the only inheritance that they can leave to us and that no one can take it away from us. The rule was also, if you get married without finishing college, you're on your own. So with hard work of both of my parents and helping one another as one finishes, we all graduated in college and all got our own degrees. We have 4 who are in the dental field, 1 educator, and 3 work in the government. And all of us are all retired, except for our youngest brother, who is also a dentist. That's our youngest one. Of course, that's my mom, who passed away 7 years ago. And this is my brother, who is also a dentist, and my one and only sister. And so I was a single mom. And I had her at a young age, and I managed to raise her on my own financially. And my mom, of course, took care of her while I was in college. But being a single mom in the Philippines is definitely a big deal. People will talk. My family almost disowned me to a point that I was actually told I was an embarrassment to the family. And I didn't stay in the place. She basically told me to hide and not to go out in public. Mommy, I love you and may you rest in peace. I was also told there is no way I will finish college, but it wasn't my mom who said that to me. But I had an ambition. I told myself I will make everyone very proud of me. Edward Everett Hale once said, I am only one, but I am one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. And because I cannot do everything, I will not refuse to do the something that I can do. This is a very interesting quote from an author, historian, and minister who emphasizes not only on not being able to do everything, but also being able to do something. His words definitely highlight the fact that while he cannot, he can. Looking at one perspective, one can say that they cannot do it. But on the other, they can focus on the things that they can do. So where do you think I'm going with this quote? I would like to talk a little bit about determination. Powerful words define determination as going after a goal with purpose, drive, and effort, and not quitting until it's achieved. It also means to them that one has a no quit, go for it attitude. When we have a no quit, go for it attitude, it means that we put all ourselves into achieving something, and it does not matter how many obstacles there are. We are pursuing our targets with all that we can. And when we keep trying, that means not only do we not quit, we also actually do it. We do whatever it takes to pursue our goals and get closer and closer to our purpose until we actually turn it into reality. And that is determination. So with the help of this brother of mine, who also tortured me in school, I became who I am now, and I will forever be grateful. Four of us in the family under his class. We're under his class, and together with my other members in Atomy, my active partner, Dr. Regina Limson, I hope she's here. I didn't see her earlier, who is also from Canada. Together, my brother worked with my professor who is present here tonight. They both were our professors. He was our professor, like I said. He was very strict, and I cried to my mom every time I went home. I told her I felt like I was not his sister because he gave me a hard time while in class and while I assisted him in his clinical cases. He took care of my tuition fee, and the rest I took care of it on my own. In dental school, once you are in the clinical part, and again, I will mention again my professor as she's here, she can attest to that. When you are in the clinical part, you are then able to see patients supervised by them, supervised by the clinical instructors. There were what we call also the professional patients that you have to pay them for you to fix their teeth. Strange, but that's how it was when you have cases that you have to fulfill. But I was lucky enough and I was blessed that my brother shared with me if he had a patient, he would give it to me. So those patients paid me, and that's how I was able to take care of my other needs in school. So therefore, I graduated and got my degree in Doctor of Dental Medicine in 1986, and my daughter was born in 1984. Fast forward, I took the board and I did it. It was faith. I practiced in Manila right after graduation under the guidance of my brother. After a year, I put up my own practice combined with a dental lab with 8 employees. 5 of them were dental technicians. My youngest brother, who is also a dentist, he took charge of the business while I was gone. In my dental laboratory, I catered both dentists and students whom I have mentored also in their projects. I was also one of the dentists at the Quezon City Lions Club that is also in Manila. But as successful as I was in my career, I still wanted to widen my horizon. I love to travel. It has always been my ambition in life to be the boss of myself. And I manage my own time so I can manage my own time. So I traveled combining business and pleasure. I went to Hong Kong, Singapore, Bangkok, buying clothing and jewelry, selling it to the students who came to my dental laboratory, and also the professors. One of them probably my professor that was able to buy some from me. And I had also had vendors who bought the products and direct contact at the popular mall in the Philippines who bought all the goods that I had. So I was a businesswoman, and the local bank where I use offered me to roll my money And he explained to me how it worked. People will borrow money and give a post-dated check, and he holds it for 30 days and deposit it to my account. But he also deducts the interest from the loan. And they call it rediscounting. And some, they call it also, 5-6. And I'm sure the Filipinos who are here would know what that means. But anyhow, I told him he can only charge them the interest that my money will accrue in the bank. Nothing more. If I really want to help people, I don't want them to be buried in debt. But somewhere along the way, something happened and the principal was not coming back. He said they just kept renewing the check, but then the rest is history. I then applied also for a job to go to Kuwait as a dentist. When my brother, who is also now an Atomy member, he is a special agent. When my brother learned about it, he discouraged me to leave not to leave the country. And this is the same brother that discouraged me to do Atomy. He was in Saudi Arabia at the time. He looked at my business logbook and he said, stay where you are because you're doing well. But what he didn't know at that time was what's happening to my other business. He knew it later on. He offered me a job instead at the hospital where he worked as the assistant administrator, and part of his job actually was to recruit nurses to work in Saudi Arabia. I did what I did to give my one and only joy of my life, a good future, my daughter. So I went to Saudi Arabia and worked there as a dentist. I took the Saudi licensure exam and practiced there for 3 years. But I was going back every 6 months. That was not in my contract. But because I have my brother there, I got what I wanted, and benefits were great. 45 days paid vacation, and they paid also my way to the Philippines to visit the family. Dentistry is my passion, still is and always will be. Thereafter, I came to the US. I lived in San Francisco and then moved to Georgia. Took the national board, and while I was also working with another foreign graduate dentist, and we became friends, she later put up her own practice. We parted ways, and she said she would love to have me with her, but she cannot afford to pay me as she was just starting. So she introduced me to another dentist, her mentor, and I went and met with him, and a week later, I received a bouquet of flowers and a phone call, and he wanted me to join his practice. Not knowing that aside from being a dentist, he is also a teacher and he mentors new dentists in town. He gave continuing education to dentists nationwide, and I became his teaching assistant and considered me his colleague. Through the courses that he had taught, I learned a great deal, and I was able to enhance my knowledge in dentistry. And after 2 years of being with this dentist, I later decided to go back to the West Coast. I thought Athens was not for me. And I went back and shared it with her. That's the dentist. She's from Italy. And I told her what my plans were. And she said, I want to offer you a job. And I thought about it. I said, well, I have already made a commitment to a friend in San Francisco. My professor here, she knows her. She also is a practicing dentist in San Francisco. She had her own practice there. But that night she called me and she said she didn't want me to leave and I will be a great asset to her practice. She said she didn't want to take me away from where I was because she was the one who introduced me to that dentist. But then that I am leaving, she said she is ready for me and she says, I have something in store for you. So she said she needed my help, and so I joined her. I enjoyed my job. Pay was outstanding. I had great benefits. I gave patient education, discussed treatment plans to them, doing prosthetic lab works where I enjoyed a great deal. My interaction with people from all walks of life and being an instrument in making a difference in their lives was very fulfilling. And the best thing was when I went for vacation, I was not restricted of how long I was away. The longest actually was a month, which normally you can't get that. And she knew that my family is 21 hours away. So when I went for vacation, I have to be gone that long because you lose a day when you go to the Philippines. She understood it. She was very, very considerate on that because she was the same way. Her parents are also overseas, and I took care of the practice when she was gone. And we traveled together. We took the team on a trip, but I also know in my heart I will not be doing this for the rest of my life. And we worked together for 30 years. And fast forward, I met the love of my life. Back then, he was still a high school teacher, and he was a retired U.S. Army. We got married, but before we got married, I asked him first, "What are you bringing in this marriage?" We both said we both were debt free, and then I laid my cards on the table. And up to this day, actually, he would tease me when we have some, not arguments, but he would say, "I know you laid your cards on the table." And so I told him I have a family obligation that I need to fulfill until the day I die. I also love helping people. And he said he didn't have a problem with that. And he said jokingly, "You have a job, right?" So he says, "That's not a problem." But he is one very supportive husband. He supported everything that I do for the good of the family and for friends. And he supports my dreams, my vision. And together we worked as a team. And so we got married. And of course, it was a package deal. He had 2 children and I have 1. And combined now we have 6 grandchildren. 2 girls and 4 boys, and they are the joy of our lives. But sometimes our lives take a turn that we never expected, and we are faced with the challenge to begin anew. So after 30 years of working in a dental office, I finally retired, and my husband was very happy because he said he'd been, we travel a lot, and of course, the time that we want sometimes it's just limited. So my husband was filled with joy. So here we go. I met Atomy. But how did I meet Atomy? This couple moved to Georgia in 2015 and we became friends. Not just good friends, but great friends. Gerard introduced to me almost all the businesses they were involved in, and I supported every bit of them, but didn't really do the business. I said yes to every business he offered me. I didn't even tell my husband at times anymore about some of them. And then Atomy came along. At this point, I was getting tired and annoyed. But as they say, a friend in need is a pest. I tried to change the topic every time he is about to say something that I know it's another business. But then I said yes again, and to my mind, another product that I will add to my collection in the basement that my husband finally found when he was trying to organize the basement. I told them repeatedly I will only be a consumer. But among all the businesses they introduced to me, Atomy was one that I cherished and will cherish forever. And Atomy toothpaste was the first product that was introduced to me. They came to our house with a Korean couple and did a product demonstration. I'm sure everyone already knows how to do the demo on this toothpaste. So, of course, Atomy toothpaste won because he compared it with the bleeding brand. He rubbed it on a tin foil, and the other the other leading brand toothpaste turned into black, while Atomy did not. It was clear. And this toothpaste, of course, as I do my research, this was the only toothpaste that I have encountered with green tea leaf extract and propolis extract as the main ingredients. And the catechin in the green tea extract enhances immune power, and it also have the property of deodorizing action, which eliminates bad breath. The propolis extract serves as an antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, which inhibits the propagation of bacteria and viruses. And in my 30 years of being in the dental field, I never encountered a toothpaste with such ingredients. And then came next was our flagship product, Hemohim. A family member was diagnosed with cancer. And then when Sharon Rose Master Gerard learned about it, he insisted that I buy the product and give it to him. And so I did. My husband also started taking it and continues to take it. And then everything else in our house started turning into white and blue. And of course, he once again got the opportunity to talk to me about the business, about Atomy. And so I said, with the nature of my job, it was a conflict of interest. He stopped for a while, but sometimes he would call me in the office, and if I was ready to order the products, he went back and just, offering me again the products to order them. And most of the times, I do not accept phone calls in the office unless it's emergency. But then finally, I told them, just keep my credit card on file, keep it to you, the number. That way you can have it and you don't have to call me, and just let me know how much it costs. So then he kept on convincing me to do the business. My husband started getting involved. This time he said, please, we don't want the business. He turned him down several times. But despite rejections, he kept on talking about Atomy. And so I finally said, okay, what is Atomy? So Atomy is an online distribution of products. The world market today is no longer an aggregate of separate individual markets. It has merged into one global market. Amazon is not just an American company, nor is Alibaba just a Chinese company. Both are global distribution conglomerates. So Atomy also now a global company, and you will see the difference as I go on. It is started in the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, where there were scientists who got sick with cancer due to their exposure to radiation. And the Korean government commissioned a research to develop a functional biodefense food that should help the situation of these scientists. And after 8 years of research, they came up with Hemohim, which significantly helped the condition of the scientists. Since it was so effective, the government decided to make Hemohim available to the public and partnered with Colmar for this. And in order for Hemohim to be distributed, Atomy was founded to distribute products that Colmar B&H produced. And Colmar B&H is the equivalent of NASA here in the United States, as you probably already know. So Hemohim is, like I said, the flagship product of Atomy, and it has patents in Korea, the USA, Japan, and Europe. It is recognized by the Ministry of Food and Drug Safety. It helps boost the immune system, and it has said to help so many conditions ranging from anemia to acid reflux, to hormonal issues, to gout, to cancer, and among others. So the 4 keys of Hemohim, just for the new ones who doesn't know, especially, of course, my ex-professor is here. Hemo stands for hemoglobin, and H for hematopoiesis, which is the production of blood. I is for immune, and M is for modulation or to regulate. And Him in Korea also means strength. So that's Hemohim. And Atomy has a righteous plan marketing. When you sign up as a member, there is no fee that you have to pay. It's free membership, no monthly or annual fee, no website usage fee, no automatic monthly purchases, and no capital required. And Atomy have the message strategy, which message, the word message, you can find that in the dictionary, okay? Message means mass production, but not jeopardizing the quality of our products, which is prestigious products. We still carry absolute quality with absolute price, and that is the philosophy of Atomy. And we have consumer success that goes beyond consumer satisfaction. That is our goal. Consumer success that goes beyond consumer satisfaction. And Atomy also offers residual income. We all have bills as they come in regardless of circumstances. They are considered as residual bills. And what Atomy is offering is residual income, which will come in even when we are sleeping. And the best part of this that I love the most is the third generation inheritance that offers. That when something happens to me, I can have my commissions issued to my daughter. And when the time comes for her as well, she can pass it on to our grandchildren. So why Atomy? Why not? It is a great company with absolute quality and absolute price. It gives you financial freedom and peace of mind, knowing it offers third generation inheritance, and the list goes on. I then took the business seriously. Despite rejection of my husband, because he assured me that life will still be beautiful with or without Atomy. We can still do what we want to do, and even if he goes first, I will be okay. Well, I did it anyway. I wanted that financial freedom, and I wanted to help people get healthy, and I was ready then. Persistence, perseverance, and determination. I took the courage in sharing the products, especially the Him. And once again, determination hit me. I attended the Auto Sales Masterclass in July of 2021 and became sales master the following month. I took it one day at a time, accepting each day with courage. Faith. Faith, soon I discovered that a new beginning has opened a door I never imagined and shown me another path. I applied the 8 core daily habits. I signed up my niece and she embraced the vision, and so quickly she became my business partner at that time. I took the challenge, and with combined talent, hard work, perseverance, and the guidance and mentorship of my sponsor, Gerard Mirandilla, I became a Diamond Master in November of 2021. Together with my niece, Dr. Apple Saking, one of my friends here in Athens, Dr. Nancy McEachern, and my niece's best friend, Dr. Gina Opignano, they became sales masters. My vision. Vision is the ability to see not just what's in front of us, but possibilities, dreams, and triumphs that haven't happened yet, because that is the first step in being able to pursue them. I have ambition. So what is the description of ambition? Definition of ambition. It is an overwhelming desire, this determination and drive to achieve goals, hit targets, and succeed at all costs. If your goals do not scare you, at least a little bit, they are likely not big enough. So dream big, achieve, and then dream even bigger. And so I finally, like I said, I retired early because my husband says he would like to travel more while he still can. He said he worked hard during his younger days and now it's time to enjoy life together. And I agreed with him, and we have been traveling, but he also saw my passion in helping the family, people who are less fortunate, and I am blessed that we share the same passion. And as I have mentioned in my earlier story, dentistry is my passion, always will be. And I love going to medical and dental missions. This is one that I have attended when I went home to the Philippines and visited my family. And this is my brother that I have shared with you the picture earlier, a brother that helped me get through college. And I promised my late mother in her deathbed that I will take care of him to the best of my ability. This is a brother of mine who got married late and he put the family first. He helped the family and I'm just giving back what he had done for me. It is called gratitude. He does not have a family. My only sister, who have said several times as well that she has to stop one semester to help me or to take care of me when I was a baby. And she didn't have what I had when she was my age. She didn't have the luxury that I had growing up. And fortunately, I am blessed that I have enjoyed having her here in the States when she visited together with my niece, the Apple. We traveled together and spent great times together. They are one of the many reasons why I am doing Atomy. Once again, vision. Vision is the ability to think about or plan the future with imagination or wisdom. Goals turn into dreams. And goals without plans are just a wish. Goals are set by the mind. Goals also require action, and goals produce results. And goals have deadlines. Goals require team effort. So let us encourage each other to give more attention to the unique vision each of us offers. Because the ability to see beyond what is in front of us is the very essence of humanity. So with the rest of the team and with these business partners, my goal is to become an auto sales master. It will be a team effort. That's my brother and Special Agent Dennis. And this is Special Agent Doc Reggie. And this is my newest partner who is fired up, Winston. And I would like to become a Sharon Rose Master. So how do we achieve our goals in Atomy? How do we become successful? And here is the Atomy success system. Attend Success Academy, attend center meetings, like we do. We go to Atlanta, online seminar, global seminar, and one-day seminar, like we have attended last night in the Spanish community. And you have to ride the bus. What does it mean when we say to ride the bus? Buy, use, and share. So here are a few again that I have done. I talk to strangers. I went to a laundromat here in Athens, and I had the opportunity to talk to the owner, and then there was also a customer. I had this is my cold market. I always have some products in my car. So then I talked to them, I put out the products, and he allowed me to do it there. And this is from where my daughter is. I went to a boba shop in there, boba store or boba place. It's like a restaurant. And then I overheard her saying that she is sick. So then I took the courage on introducing him. And then she just didn't get interested in the him. I introduced to her the company. That's why I had all the products laid out on their table. And when I went to visit again my family, I met with some of the friends of my sister-in-law. We did facial together. By now, probably my professor's thinking, what in the world you have done? So we did the facial, and then together also with Special Agent Dennis, my brother introduced to me a community. It is a municipality community. And as I do a little bit of the medical mission, I also introduced Atomy to them. And my husband and I went on a cruise. Again, I talked to strangers. I talked to every bit of the crew members. I went shopping, but then I talked to the ladies there in the jewelry place in the cruise ship. And every time we go for a vacation, I would disappear. I'll be talking to strangers. And I love helping the family, friends, and strangers to become healthy. And that's why I introduced him again. And the good thing about determination is that we do not need to be special in order to achieve success. We only need to be ordinary people with extraordinary determination. So while I am referred to as a dentist, I was once a student, a single mom. But I was able to get my degree. I was able to raise my daughter well. And I'm very, very proud of myself, and I am very proud of her accomplishments. I was able to make my family proud of me. And while I am referred to as a diamond master in this business, I also was once a sales master, a sales agent, a sales representative, a simple member consumer. And during those ordinary times, it took me determination to be where I am now. And I know it takes the same extraordinary determination in order for me to reach my future goal to become an auto sales master, a Shandos master, and of becoming an imperial master. Confidence in what we hope for and the assurance that the Lord is working even though we cannot see. That is the faith I followed, and I served also in humility, helping three sales agents, special agents to become a sales master. And that is how I got promoted to Diamond Master. And we think that true faith believes in something you cannot see. Faith is an invisible vision. It is the power guiding our hands to make the right future. And there is no chance, no destiny, no fate that can hinder or control the firm resolve of a determined soul. So what is our common drive in having this extraordinary determination? Find your why, and the how will definitely come very easy. My why is helping the less fortunate. These are a few pictures when we went to visit our water project in a very remote area in the Philippines, that is in Davao. We have also sponsored some needs of the seminarians in that place and continue to do so. We had Christmas gift giving to the less fortunate kids and the seniors. And with the travels that my husband and I will be doing, we will follow what our CEO Hengel Park slogan for this year: global synchronization and quantum jump. I will continue to talk to strangers. I will continue to walk hand in hand with my team. And I will reconnect with these people. These are the dentists in the college where I studied, and I'm sure that my ex-professor will recognize few of these faces because they were all her students. They were all her students. And I will continue to reconnect with my classmates in college that I have already reconnected also when I was there, but I was not able to convince all of them. This is when we had our 25th reunion. And in February, we were supposed to have our grand reunion, but I moved that flight because of the Korea tour that we will be having in April. So My professor will be going there too, and I have not told her. I think I've already mentioned that I might not be able to attend that grand reunion because of the Korea tour. And to live, to learn, and to share. We hope Atomy will become the life partner that leads to your success, cherishing the spirit. Thank you very much. Once again, this is Dr. Frances Fincher, a Diamond Master under the Atlanta Center, Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you everyone for listening to me, and I hope I didn't bore you with my life story.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Ces Fincher, Diamond Master from the Atlanta Center. Let's give her a hand, everyone. That was good. And thank you so much. I just love seeing the pictures, especially your family. And I tell you, for you to have one of your professors on tonight, that has got to be an honor. And we're so happy that they're with us. And also, you know, those pictures of you sharing and caring, and just you had the whole Atomy spirit with you. And we really appreciate that. That was really good. And we look forward to you becoming a Sharon Road Master. Is that coming this year, 2023?
That's the goal.
All right, good, great go, great. All right, good. Well, let's do this. If you have a question for Dr. Ces Fincher, our Diamond Master, just feel free and raise your hand and come on and ask your questions. Okay, you made it so plain and simple. I think everybody understood it, so there may not be any questions. But if anyone do have any questions, please feel free. Just raise your hand. Outstanding job, and the love for the dentist. And I met your friend, the other Dr. Nancy. Was it Nancy yesterday? Yes, yeah. That's good. All right. Okay. All right. Well, let's go. Okay, I see our Sharon Road Master, Mon.
Good evening, everyone. I guess everybody's afraid, or Dr. Fincher had done such a great presentation. Dr. Ces, last night it was great to meet you and your husband personally. We actually have a great time at the ODS here in Atlanta. But tonight, I just want to comment on your presentation. It was amazing, to the point. It gets us to understand how you met Atomy, what products you love, and what's your mission in Atomy, in sharing Atomy's products and Atomy's business opportunity. So I just want to say thank you so much, Dr. Ces Fincher, Diamond Master, Dr. Ces Fincher. So really appreciate you, and again, love your presentation. Back to you, Uncle Mike.
All right, thank you very much. That's Sharon Road Master, Mon. Okay, next we're going to go to Sharon Road Master, Raylyn. Yes, Raylyn.
Good evening, Uncle Mike, and good evening to everyone. I just would like to say congratulations to Diamond Master Ces. To us, we call her Ces, Dr. Ces. I would like to say we're just very proud of you, of what you have achieved so far in Atomy. Although she gave us a hard time in the first 5 years. See, we just followed what Chairman Hangil Park said. You have to talk to people 10 times. For us, it's more than 10 times. It's 5 years. I think, no, 4 or 5 years, yes, before she said her yes. But look at her now. She's she's soaring high. And again, I just would like to say thank you so much, Dr. Ces. Sista, I call her Sista, because we're not only business partners. Before Atomy, we are very good friends, and we are not only very good friends, but we're like family. Now she is the godmother of my youngest son, so now we really are family. So not only in Atomy, but in real life, we are working together. And I should say that I have no words to say. She's really generous lady, to her family and to her friends, and she loves to help people. And that's why we believe that she's gonna do great in this business, because in this business we help each other. We help our team members. So with this, would like to say congratulations once again. Diamond says we are here. We love you, and let's go together to the top. Thank you, Uncle Mike.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you very much, Sharon Roadmaster, Ray Lynn. Okay, now we got a Mr. Ping. How you doing, Mr. Ping?
Good, Uncle Mike. Thank you. I just want to share this, the 2 words lesson that I've learned from you, Dr. Says. I always call him Dr. Says. Maybe I will start changing that to Atomy Says, because atoms attracts atoms, like molecules attract molecules. You are a contaminant. 2 words that I've learned from you today, the Atom Says: grace and truth. When we go to the biblical context about grace and truth, you are a person with grace, compassion, honesty, dedication, determination, all the best adjectives that I can tell to you. You are an inspiration, you are a model, and you're a friend and a believer. So the way you speak, the way you talk, and talking about Atomy, it comes from the bottom of your heart, and that resonates us. We talk about the truth, so grace and truth. That truth, because we have an absolute product with an absolute quality. There's no doubt that we cannot express the product that we have. It's a long way to go, but talking about our product with your grace, we will be able to lead that, and we will be able to push through our dreams with smart patience, determination, and honesty from ourselves. And Dr. Says, Atomy says, you have that in you. And I'm so proud, and I'm always grateful that I have you. You are one in the list as my friend and family member, and we appreciate when we met you here in Baltimore, Maryland, and hope to see you again in the future, hand in hand, and working as a team. I really appreciate knowing you from the bottom of my heart, and Happy New Year and Happy Valentine's Day.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Ping. Okay. Let's go to our Royal Master, Yusuk Sung, and we'll have her have the closing words.
Dr. Sui, you wanna say, you raise your hand. I saw your hand. Dr. Sui, where you are.
Yeah, we'll bring on the new Diamond Master, Dr. Sweet.
Well, thank you. Happy New Year, everybody. And this will be a great year, the year of rabbit. You know, the rabbits, they have long legs. So, you know, when they go up to the hill, they are very good. But when they come down from the hill, they roll because they cannot run, you know? So that means, you know, we have to climb high this year. Don't try to come down, okay? Otherwise, you are going to, you know, roll over, you know, rolling from the mountain, from the hill. So you have to climb up. So this is the year that we all need to climb up. And so be ready to go up to your next level, whatever that you planned. And after I heard Dr. Says her background and all the lessons that she learned from her, you know, professors and the brothers and you know, everybody else. And I just found out that she is a very good businesswoman. She has a gene. So it's hard to make, you know, determination. But once you're determined, I think, you know, you are very determined. I think Dr. Says is like that, you know. So it's just a matter of your determination. I think you are going to be a the Sharon Rose Master and even higher this year. And congratulations in advance. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. That's Dr. Sweet, new Diamond Master. All right. Okay. All right. Yusuk Sung, Royal Master.
Good evening, everyone, Atomy family. Wow, I'm so happy tonight. I'm rich, friend rich, friend rich man. Atomy make a time rich and finance rich and friend rich, right? That's why we are here. I met Dr. Seth a couple of years ago, her house. She is a retired doctor. She's everything done. She don't need to Atomy. She is honestly rich lady. She's everything settled down people. It's a billion house, luxury, everything. Oh my God. Why is she doing this one? We are so lucky. We have so good people here. We are great friends as an Atomy family. Money is not everything. We are not do anything. We need money. We learn a lot from the Atomy how to live well, how to love well, how to learn well, how to share it well through the Atomy. I think that she learned from the Atomy. That's why she is here. She challenged like anybody. It's called marketing. She's a doctor. She don't need it to do, but she is going to the cruise, expensive cruise. She disappeared from the husband. She called marketing to the the worker. She's crazy at me. Mr. Sony, you sometimes you're mad, aren't you? Because of your wife? I want to listen your story. So Mr. Sony, hi. Please sharing your story. Your husband and wife argue sometimes. Please share.
No worries.
Mr. Sony, may I ask you, would you sharing you coming work together at Atomy and your testimony about Atomy? Would you say your word, please?
Oh, absolutely. As I mentioned last night when we were sharing and you asked me to do a testimony, my comment was about the valuable the value of Himohim and what it has done for me personally. And without the pushing of my wife and of course Gerard and Roland Marandelia, I rejected everything to start with. I didn't want anything to do with it. I didn't like the taste. I didn't think it was doing anything, but I found that it was just the absolute opposite of what I was thinking. The benefits have been absolutely marvelous. My wife, as we say, we're a diamond master. I look at it this way: I'm the diamond and she's the master. Because her determination is so. I'm trying to put the right word together. Her determination of doing this business not only has overwhelmed me, but the pride that I have in my wife and what she has done. But the testimony about Atomy, and I tell this to everybody, I take it twice a day. I take it every single day. When the last time I got sick, where people were getting sick 4 and 5 days, I was able to go back to work the next day because of 1, 2, 3 or 3, 2, 1. She talks to everybody. And we were in Germany this past summer, and I would look back and darn if she wasn't talking to somebody in a shop and talking to them about the vitamin C. talking to them about probiotics, especially about Hemahem. She was talking about the beauty products to so many women, and all I could do was sit back and just amazement, because she never liked to just approach anyone. When we went to the Philippines, we were gone for 4 weeks. Out of those 4 weeks, I'm sorry, 8 weeks, we were gone for 8 weeks. Out of the 8 weeks, I don't know how many days that I went without seeing her, because she was out making presentations. There was a center in the hometown where her brother lives. We went to the center. She was giving product presentations. She was talking about, as a matter of fact, as a dentist, she was talking about the value of the toothpaste. She has just absolutely amazed me. And how can you not support someone who is that passionate about these products? And she's right. Our home has turned into white and blue because we have the shampoo, we have the powder, we have the dishwashing liquid, you name it, we have it. If it's not Atomy, she's not allow it to be in the house. I can't help but agree 100%. It is a high quality product. But Royal Master Yusuk-san, thank you so much last night for giving me the opportunity. Some people have an issue with trying to get up at the last second or when they're taken by surprise. And I don't have that issue when I'm talking about Atomy, because I know what the product is about. I know the value of the product, and I know the benefits of the product. So thank you for last night.
Wow, thank you. They're so beautiful couple. They're already living servant life. Their life supports someone. I've never seen this kind of beautiful couples. So we are so lucky. We are all one family. We are all friends. We have so many plans later, okay? And today, we work together and go forward together, success together. This is human capital business, Atomy. We are already rich men, right? We are already imperial, right? Let's go forward. Thank you very much, everyone. I love the Dr. Seth. Great presentation.
All right. Thank you very much. That's our Royal Master, Yusuk-san. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great night. I don't have any announcements. Sherry Lee's not with us tonight. So we're going to just go ahead and close out.
Excuse me, Uncle Mike.
Oh, yes.
We do have an announcement real quick. I'm going to bring that up. We do have a one-day seminar coming up. Let me bring that up. Oh, can you guys see that?
Yes.
Okay, so we do have a one-day seminar, Spanish one-day seminar in Greensboro, North Carolina. So if you have a team member that's close by, if they're an hour drive away, 2-hour drive away, send them, because you do not want to miss all the Spanish leaders giving great presentation, doing great presentation, and all of us working together as one. Even though I don't speak 100% Spanish, but I will bring my team member that speaks Spanish. I will bring my English business partners just to come learn what is it about the Spanish, why are they growing so fast? Because they focus on the system. This is one of the system in Atomy. In order for you to be successful, you need to follow the system. So, Uncle Mike, thank you so much. Back to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Sharon Roadmaster. Yes, Yusuk-san.
Thank you, Sharon Master Mon. Yes, this time, Mimi, she is Sharon Master from the Seattle, Washington. She is a great speaker. She is perfect English speaker. Don't worry, you cannot speak Espanol, don't worry. She's gonna be speech, English, we will translate to Spanish, both language. Please, let's go, Greensboro, February 4th. See you there.
All right. Thank you very much, Yusuk-san, our Royal Master. Also, this Tuesday night, and I'm putting it in the in the chat right now. For those of you that want to join a call Tuesday night, I am actually going to do a presentation on 12 products.
Wow. Awesome.
Yes, 12 products. It is entitled Uncle Mike's Dozen Roses. Okay, our products are so great. And I think I see Dr. Lorna Schufert. Did you have a question or do you want to say something? Just unmute.
Blessed be, yes, so